Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. You might want to sit down for this one because it's a game changer. At least, it could be if it actually comes to fruition. Rumors are swirling in NFL circles, and insiders are buzzing about a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape the Giants' linebacker core and maybe even tilt the balance of power in the NFC East. The name at the center of this speculation? Fred Warner from the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, you heard that right. Warner, the brain of the 49ers defense, might be headed to the Giants, and the discussions are heating up as we speak. Now let's break down what this would mean for the Giants and why this move is being considered so seriously. According to the latest intel from NFL insiders, the Giants are looking to bolster their defense, especially their linebacker unit, which struggled at times in 2025. Missing a whopping 112 tackles last season, the Giants' middle defense left a lot to be desired, and adding a versatile, high-caliber linebacker like Warner could be exactly what the doctor ordered. The Giants are reportedly willing to send a third-round pick in the 2026 draft, which isn't too steep for a player of Warner's caliber, especially considering the impact he could have. What makes Warner such a hot commodity? Well, for starters, his stats are impressive. In 2025, he tallied 98 solo tackles, which put him among the league's best linebackers, ranking fourth in tackles among all linebackers. He also added 3 interceptions, 4 sacks, and consistently graded out with a PFF score of 91. 4. A mark that speaks volumes about his overall performance. His EPA per coverage was just 14, and he racked up 12 tackles for loss, showcasing his sideline-to-sideline range and ability to make plays all over the field. His coverage grade from PFF was an 88-2, which isn't just good, it's elite for a linebacker. Warner's career stats are equally impressive, over 789 tackles, 12 interceptions, and 4-time All-Pro recognition. He stands tall at 6'3" and 230 pounds, running a 4.64 dash, which allows him to keep up with even the fastest tight ends and backs. Despite missing 2 games last season due to a back injury, Warner's instincts, reminiscent of Luke Kuechly, make him a game wrecker. His run-stop rate in 2025 was an incredible 30%, and he led the league with 18 passes defended. Warner is the kind of player who can change the entire complexion of your defense, sideline to sideline, making plays, forcing fumbles, and providing leadership that can elevate the entire team. Now, why would the 49ers consider parting ways with him? Well, money is a big factor. Warner's cap hit for 2026 is around $24 million, which is a lot for a team that's already $5 million over the cap. The 49ers are prioritizing their defensive line and younger linebackers like Greenlaw, who fits their youth movement. They're also trying to manage their salary cap amid a roster that's built to contend, and Warner's hefty cap number might be the breaking point. Moving him for a third-round pick and freeing up $18 million in cap space could be a strategic move, giving them more flexibility to strengthen other areas. For the Giants, though, this isn't just a salary cap move. It's a statement. Adding Warner to pair with Okreck will instantly upgrade their linebacker core, making them more versatile and tougher to run against. It's projected that this addition could boost their tackling efficiency by around 15%, which is huge when you're trying to contain teams like the Cowboys and their explosive offense. Defensively, the Giants would become more formidable against tight ends, with Warner's coverage abilities helping to neutralize mismatches. This is especially critical when facing teams that rely heavily on their tight ends in the passing game, like Dallas, who's always a threat to exploit defenses with their tight ends and quick passes. The impact on the Giants' overall defense could be substantial. Remember, in 2022, the Giants' defense was transformed when they acquired Wagner, jumping from the 26th ranked defense to a top 14 unit. Warner's presence could have an even more profound effect, especially considering his leadership and playmaking ability. His ability to cover the middle of the field, make tackles, and create turnovers could be exactly what the Giants need to push for a deep playoff run this season. Looking ahead, the odds of the Giants making a splash like this are pretty significant. Caesars currently has the Giants, odds of winning the Super Bowl at +8-0, up from +20-0 earlier in the year. That's a notable jump, and Warner's addition could be the boost the Giants need to climb even higher. Considering he's accumulated over 1-0 tackles in his career, his veteran leadership and instincts on the field are invaluable. If the Giants pull this off, it could be the kind of move that not only elevates their defense but also boosts their confidence heading into the postseason. And let's not forget, the NFC East is a war zone. The Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders are all loaded with talent, and the Giants need to stay aggressive if they want to stay competitive. A move like acquiring Warner would send a clear message. The Giants are serious about contending, and they're willing to make bold moves to get there. It's a move that could define their season, especially if Warner can stay healthy and bring his all-pro talent to East Rutherford. In conclusion, this trade rumor is more than just speculation. It's a statement of intent. Warner's leadership, vision, and ability to make game-changing plays could be exactly what the Giants need to finally break through and contend for a Super Bowl. The rivalry with the Eagles and Cowboys is heating up, and adding a player like Warner could tip the scales in New York's favor. As the deadline approaches, fans are on the edge of their seats, hoping that this move materializes and sets the stage for a new era of Giants football, one where they are not just contenders, but serious title threats. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So what do you think, Giants fans? Would you be excited to see Fred Warner in that Giants uniform? Could he be the piece that pushes this defense over the top? Personally, I believe that with Warner's leadership and talent, the Giants could be looking at a serious turnaround, especially defensively. The NFC East is always a battle, but with Warner in the middle, the Giants would be a lot more confident stepping onto the field against any opponent. The upcoming weeks will be crucial to see if this rumor turns into reality, but one thing is for sure. Giants fans, this is a story worth following because it could change everything. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the New York Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news.